Well, thank you everyone for being here. Along with my colleagues and counterpart in education, Representative Sondra Erickson, I'm Ron Kresha. And we wanted to take a little bit to talk about our reform proposals. Right now, our colleagues across the aisle, the House DFL, is having a symposium outside of the legislative confines of offering bills, having testimony and all that, just to admire the problem, a problem that we already know exists. The achievement gap is this persistent challenge that we need to fix, not with conversation, not with admiration, but actually by putting proposals forward. And what you're going to hear today is our reforms, our proposals, and our ideas to do that, and we're hoping we can get our colleagues from across the aisle to come with us and to actually solve these problems and not just talk about it. Solutions that we've offered and helped with bipartisan support, like the constitutional amendment to allow all kids to have quality education. You're going to hear about literacy from Representative Robbins. You're going to hear about school choice from Representative Swindinski, and you're going to hear about measurement and standards from Representative Erickson. So we're here to come with solutions. We're ready to get to work and not just to talk about it. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Representative Sondra Erickson.
Thank you, Representative Kresha. I am Sondra Erickson. I represent District 15A, which is northwest of here. I serve as the GOP lead on education policy in the House. Well, the DFLers are meeting right now talking about possible solutions to the state's achievement gap. But I want us to roll up our sleeves and come up with solutions, which we've been working on for some time, and especially this session. We're not concerned about socioeconomic background. We want all children to receive a world-class education. Some of our priorities include literacy, and you're going to hear from Representative Robbins shortly about how we improve literacy. We want all children to be able to read, because once you know how to read, then you read to learn, and that's important to all of our children. We want to make sure that our classrooms have highly effective teachers, and as you know, I authored the teacher reform licensure just a few years ago. It's still in its early stages, and we know that that's going to be beneficial to our professionals. Most of all, we want to restore high expectations for all children, that all children have a chance to excel to their peak and not just be left behind. And we want high academic standards for all our children. So for years, we've been admiring this problem of unacceptable and immoral gaps in academic performance between our white children and our children of color. So let's stop talking about it and instead do something about it by passing legislation that will fix the problem. It's time to end an educational system comprised of schools that work well for some, but not for all. Our children cannot wait any longer.
Thank you. I'm Representative Kristen Robbins. I represent Rogers, Dayton, and Maple Grove in 34A. And I just want to focus on literacy for a couple moments. There are solid research-driven proposals for how to train teachers and how to teach kids with intensive instruction methods that really work. And it is time that we adopt those in Minnesota. A scientifically based research literacy program is the most effective way not only to improve literacy, but to lower the achievement gap. Minnesota students can't afford to wait any longer. In the summary I've provided, it shows that for 22 years, we have not moved the needle, and we've spent $1.3 billion, which is a very conservative estimate of the spending. So it's time that we address literacy, and I'd be happy to talk more about the bill.
Hi, I'm Representative Chris Wazinski. I represent House District 16A down in the southwest portion of Minnesota, and I've offered House File 3790, which really extends tax credits from individuals and businesses to make donations to fund K-12 scholarships. The expanded scholarship availability derived from this tax credit would really assist in our goal of closing that achievement gap by providing low-income kids with the opportunity to explore new educational opportunities that currently may not be available to them. I think opening that door, really bringing all hands on deck to solve this issue. Kids only got 4 years or 5 years or 6 years really to make that difference in their high school years and in middle school years. And that's our goal, is to give those kids as many opportunities to find success as possible, along with the whole range of other bills that are being talked about today. Thank you.
So thank you. And what I hope you've heard from my colleagues is a common theme, which is we're not breaking kids down by any demographic groups. We're meeting the kids where they are. We're looking at parental rights, we're looking at parental choice, we're looking at high-quality teachers, and we're looking at changing a system that has consistently underperformed for all kids. It doesn't matter what county. And we believe that if given the opportunity to pull our reforms forward, to have these conversations, that we can change that, we can redo the system, and we can put reforms in that frankly will help all kids succeed. And so if there's any questions, we're happy to take those.
Let me talk a little bit.
Oh, go right ahead.
Maybe I could spur some questions by talking about teacher quality. You know, we want the best teachers in our classrooms, and we heard from a student who just testified at the symposium that, you know, if she's believed in, if children are believed in, they're going to excel. So, you know, making sure that we reform our tenure system, that we consider merit pay, which was something that Governor Pawlenty worked on, a system of looking at the performance of a teacher in the classroom, and perhaps moving into a teacher residency program would be encouraging. As you know, Representative Erdahl has proposed bills to bring that about. But mostly high expectations for our children. We want rigorous academic standards. We want to believe that every child is capable, which we do, and that we want to end grade inflation, which has become an interesting topic of late. But we can't forget about parents, because education is a three-legged stool. It's our children, it's our teachers, but it's also our parents. And we need our parents engaged. I'm so glad that Representative Swedzinski has talked about his scholarship program and the right to preserve freedom for our parents. And then finally, civics education. I know Representative Erdahl's not here, but we all believe that we want to educate so we have learned citizens in our society, and that they understand their freedoms, that they understand that liberty has been something that's been given to all of us, and it's inherent in us. So civics education, civic involvement, and teaching character education, which has always been very important, I think, to all of us. And I would add to that knowing and understanding the history of this great nation. So I'll stand for questions as well.
All right. Good. Well, if there's no questions, thank you to my colleagues for being here, and thank you as well. Have a